Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Reina and you're watching Stock Advice. Today is what is the date today? October 30th. It's 10:15 in the morning and tomorrow is Halloween night. Um, I'm just coming on and would just like to update you or keep you posted on some of the stuff that's going on around us. And one of the things that caught my attention was an article from Bloomberg. It's on Yahoo Finance. So I have here my phone. This is my cheat sheet. It says here from Bloomberg, Turkey. Turkey says defense minister in talks with on Ukraine grain deal. So this is one of the articles that I I noticed that propped up after Russia pulled out of a UN brokered grain deal. That means to say the grains. So Russia and Ukraine are major exporter of wheat, corn, and barley and whatnot. So there was a UN broker deal so that these commodities can come out of Ukraine's port un, unhampered or unharmed and with a safe passage from the Russian Navy. But because of the things that had happened the past few weeks, from blowing up the Nord Stream, explosions on their Russian the Black Sea Fleet in Sebastopol. So the Russians pulled out of this deal from which the UN brokered, so that the smaller the poorest of the poor countries will be able to feed their population. And so pulling out of the deal means that they cannot or they will not guarantee the safe passages of these ships, of these bulk ships to carry the grains to the poorest of the poor. So what does this mean for the grains, the market? So it says here from Reuters, grain market braces for price leap as Black Sea corridor halted. So it means, remember, all these commodities, all these products, all these services are priced in. So in global terms, all these transactions happen, or all these commodities are priced in the US dollar. So uh, if one part of the world is affected by this, like Ukraine, Russia, you can see that the price of these commodities will go up, just like what happened in crude oil, right? So what happened was, Turkish defense minister, it says here, in talks on Ukraine grain deal. So remember, Turkey is one of the countries affected by, it's not only Turkey, right? It's all over the world. The inflation is ubiquitous. It is right before our eyes, but it only depends on how you look at it. Some people can easily manage, 10-15% rise in their expenses, in their bills. But there are people who can barely scrape through the everyday expenses, and this will be a big hindrance to their finances, especially Turkey. Turkey is inflation rate, officially from World Bank. Well, it says here, Turkey's inflation rate is 19.6. So, but when I look at the historical data, Turkey is not really new to inflation, because in the 1978s they run an inflation of almost 62%. 1979, 63%. 1980, 94%. So they're not new to inflation. And what their government is trying to do is to cut interest rate even further. So I don't know what their plans are. That is something that haven't been tried before. But going back to the article, especially now the winter is within us. Is now right around us. So we just had a quick snowfall about a week ago. Last week, actually, it was I think Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday around that area. But now it has slowly melted down again. But for sure, this coming November, we're not gonna be escaping anymore from this snow, and we're gonna be filled with snow all over us. And the thing that's going around is that there's also a shortage of diesel fuel, or the diesel fuel inventory in the US is only good for 25 days. So there's not really a shortage of bad news. I'm sorry to tell you, but you know, I gotta tell you without sugarcoating, you know, you gotta believe what you are seeing on the news sometimes, or you just have to filter through of all these noises, and just listen to yourself. And if it says that it's time to stock up on food and all the necessities before the winter sets in, well, you should be doing that right now, and lowering down your costs, especially in this volatile environment. you know Natural gas might spike up in the winter. It really depends on how cold the snow or cold the winter will be. If it does get colder than normal, then we'll have to use more natural gas. Then obviously there will be a peak demand, and natural gas will spike up in prices, and we'll have to pay more towards our heating gas, and so on and so forth, right? And so it's up to you. I mean, actually, I'm just telling you the news that are coming out right now. There's some news that are hidden on plain sight. You're just browsing through it and not paying attention. But everything, whatever you do now or don't do, will affect you. In some way, some form, up to some degree or some extent. Well, in the near term, or 5-10 years from now. So have a great work week tomorrow, and thank you for my subscribers. I hope I gave you some food for thoughts here. Well, it's not only for people here in northern hemisphere, where winter is just around the corner. It's also for other people around the world. So if you come across my video and you find some value to it, I mean, please consider subscribing. And I hope I'll see you again next time on my next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.